Yeah.
Hey y'all, so today we're gonna do a not exactly almost full house clean with me, but the majority of the house. I didn't get to like my room and my bathroom, but it's cool though because we got most of the house clean. So before we get started, I'm just gonna give you a quick overview of what we're working with today. Right, so as you can see, Jordan's playing in the living room. There's boxes and stuff everywhere. I think I did a little cooking in the kitchen and I was unpacking our lunch boxes and all kinds of stuff. So I'm just like really getting stuff together. As you can see, the boxes she was playing with came from like my candles that I ordered from Bath and Body Works. I didn't do a haul, but I just ordered some. They were on sale and I had a bunch. And I was gonna go through and show y'all like what what all I ordered, but I ain't have time for that. I did my master bathroom and my master closet, and of course the master room. I ended up doing it like probably a week later, or like I did a little bit over time. So I really didn't record that because yeah, I just wasn't consistent enough. But the rest of the house, we're gonna get it together. So this is Journey's bathroom and her room. You saw the kitchen, the living room, and that's pretty much it. Those are the main areas that I'm going to tackle today. Also, Journey's closet. I'm gonna go through some of her clothes. She has a lot that she can't fit, or it's like too big or too small. So I'm gonna get rid of some of those. But yeah, I'm gonna start in the kitchen. First, I gotta have some coffee. I'm having dark magic, and yeah, dark magic's my favorite. So that's what I'm drinking today. And I don't know. I have to think about what's next. I just know that I'm making some coffee because I always gotta have coffee. So I started in the fridge. It wasn't planned to start in the fridge. When I was making my coffee and I grabbed the creamer out, I was just like, I need to wipe this fridge down. So that's what I did. And I'm just using this little spick and span spray and like the lavender scent, which I'll hold it up, I think, a little bit later on so you'll see what I'm using. But I didn't want to do like this huge deep clean of the fridge, but at the same time I wanted to clean it. So I basically went like shelf by shelf and just moved items out, cleaned like the shelf off, and then put them back in there. That's what I did. So yeah, that's what I'm working on the fridge. I'm also gonna go wipe down the freezer and pull out like some stuff. I put out some chicken for dinner, I think. But there's a little spill kind of like in the lining of the freezer, so I just wipe that up. But yeah, I'm just going shelf by shelf and cleaning out the fridge and putting the stuff back in there. Now I'm gonna do the dishes. So I have like certain dishes that I like to hand wash, and then I have certain dishes that I just prefer to put in the dishwasher or that I can use the dishwasher for. And sometimes the dishwasher is just full. Like I'll have all dishes that can fit in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher is just full. So I don't have a choice but to hand wash them or I have to wait for another load. But if I'm trying to clean up and I want to get the place clean, then I just go ahead and hand wash it. So yeah, that was completely unnecessary for me to talk about. But anyways, I'm washing dishes. So yeah, fun stuff, fun stuff. I don't know. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Like, I feel like I can't go to sleep or leave the house if I have like a lot of dishes in the sink. It kind of bothers me. I want to know if you have the same issue. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about it. I don't know. Like, I feel like my mom used to always like get on to me or me and my siblings about that when I was younger. So now that I have like my own place, like when I was younger, it was annoying. But now that I'm older and I have my own space, like I don't know, I don't know. The kitchen is one of those areas that I feel like I have to kind of have clean and keep maintaining clean because like you don't want to eat or cook in a dirty kitchen. Like I don't know. I don't know. It just bothers me. So I try to keep it pretty decent for the most part. The only time it gets really out of control is when I'm in there like it was out of control, but I was in there doing stuff, so that's why I was stuff everywhere. But I try to keep it maintained for the most part. But anyways, I'm just using like some cleaning bleach, Walmart brand, and I just poured it down the drain. That's like one of the cheapest and easiest ways to like kind of disinfect and um, have my disposal like smell good, because the dish disposal can stink sometimes. And I bought these little dish disposal pack things that were supposed to do that, but I honestly felt like they didn't last very long, and I don't know, like it wasn't really a point of buying a separate product when I already have bleach at the house. So it just, I mean, it really didn't do anything special. But anyways, you see me hold up the spray and spray that I talked about. I think they have that at Dollar Tree. If they don't have it at Dollar Tree, they definitely have it at Dollar General for sure, and probably Walmart. But I just cleaned off the table over there. I also wiped down my countertops, and now I'm vacuuming the floor. This is a Hoover. I forgot like the exact like um what's the word? Not brand, but like the type of vacuum this is. But it does like hard floors. And honestly, like my last two places have been hard floors. I hate sweeping. Like the broom hurts my back. So I only use that for like bigger messes and stuff like that. But I'm so glad that I bought this purchase. That I bought this vacuum. I got it like Black Friday, maybe a year ago, and it's been like a lifesaver. Like I have bad back problems, and this thing for hard floors, especially having a toddler too, like I just love this vacuum. But anyway, so I clean up all my countertops and stuff. Basically, I always clean like the whole room, and then I save the floors for last. I do that in every room that I clean in. But yeah, so I cleaned everything, and now I'm just doing the floors. And like I said, this vacuum does hard floors. What I do after that is I Swiffer. I do have a Swiffer Jet solution that I like. I always get like the Febreze scented one, but I picked up this floor cleaner from Dollar Tree, and so I've been pouring it down and mopping with that as well, just because I kind of like using it. I'm also using another like cleaning spray that you just see me hold up. It was a cherry blossom all purpose. I get that from, I don't think it's at Dollar Tree. I think that one's also at Dollar General, but it's $1. So I just sprayed the tub down with that. Um, Typically, any disinfectants or sprays that I spray, I try to let them sit for like 10 minutes. And then for my tub, I always use just a cleaning spray and dish soap and like a sponge. If y'all use something different for your tub and it works, let me know. I haven't really found any like great products to clean the tub out with, but that's just what I use. So yeah, I'm using that same spray to like wipe down the toilet. Again, it's just me and my daughter that lives here. She's 3. I don't have to wear gloves while I'm cleaning the toilet. Her toilet doesn't really usually get that dirty or anything anyway, so it's just kind of like a little basic refresh wipe down. But you can kind of see her head peeping through the side while she's in the tub. Like I said this in a cleaning video, probably from a year ago. Like my favorite time to like clean her room and her bathroom is like when she's in the tub, or while I'm like getting her dressed and stuff like that. Basically while I'm kind of like in there with her, that's my favorite time, or like one of the best times I found to clean, because it's like I have to sit in there and kind of like supervise her anyway. So I might as well be cleaning up the space while I'm in there. And yeah. So she's in the tub playing. I've cleaned the toilet. I'm cleaning the sinks, the mirrors, and everything. And for her toothbrush holder, I reuse the Bath and Body Works candle jars. Yeah, they're reusable. So I'm just like cleaning it because, you know, she's 3, so it has like toothpaste stuck on it and random stuff like that. But we getting the space clean. So, yeah. And for the toilet, I use like Lysol toilet bowl cleaner. That's what I always use. I haven't tried anything different. It works. I haven't feel like I needed to try anything different. Yeah. So I'm setting out, well, I set out her like pajamas to put on once she got out of the tub, because yeah, she's in the tub, like I said. And while she's in there playing, like it's like I'm killing two birds with one stone. Like I'm watching her, but I'm getting her bathroom clean at the same time. So I'm vacuuming her little bathrooms and like shaking the trash out of those. Then I'm gonna go back and like vacuum the whole bathroom floor, of course. And then I'm also going to mop. Um, Now sometimes like I may mop while she's in the tub. Like if it doesn't take me a long time, like I know it's not gonna take me a long time. Her bathroom is not huge, so I can like mop the floor and then set a fan in front of it. Like I can still see her and everything. And maybe set up her iPad or something like that for her to like stay busy, so she's not walking back and forth across the floor. Or sometimes I'll just wait until she's like completely finished with her bath, and then it's the last thing I have to do is just mop. I've cleaned everything else while she's in the tub. So yeah, but you have to, as a parent, just assess your own kids. You know what you can and can't do with your children. If your child is, too busy to the point where you can't clean while they're taking a bath, then don't try it, okay? So yeah. So moving on to my room, I had like laundry and baskets of clothes everywhere. Then my mom cleaned out her closet. She has like 3 closets in her house, and she finally decided to like do a little purge. So a lot of those clothes she gave to me, which meant that I had clothes everywhere in my house because I had to like go through what I wanted and what I didn't want. So I'm kind of like sorting and going through stuff. And then some of it is just like my regular laundry anyway. But like I said, I didn't finish my room, master bathroom, or closet. I may do like a master bedroom, like clean with me later or something. But I didn't get to finish that. And of course, this is the next day. Um, because it was about all I can get done in one day. And if you have kids, like, that's just how it is. Especially when you have kids, full-time mom, full-time, like, working, and you have all these responsibilities. Like, yeah. So it was all I could get done for that day. But this is the next morning. I woke up, like, super early. I think I got up at, like, 5 a.m. to start cleaning before I had to go to work. So I do this sometimes. Like if it's something that I want to get done before I have to work, then I'll just wake up extra early so I can get it done while she's still asleep and I'm not like too tired. So I just woke up early this day. I cleaned off like my glass end tables, did a little dusting, and now I'm vacuuming again the hard floors, just any specks and stuff. And like I said, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so you'll see like this pretty sunset through my screen door. Like you actually see the sun coming up. It's gorgeous. Of course, I have my morning coffee with me. Like I always have to have coffee. And on the TV, I have Lucifer on Netflix. Like I never wanted to watch that show. I always thought it was like, I don't know. I just assumed it would be really cheesy, but it's actually a pretty good show. So I do recommend it if you're interested in watching it. Like, I don't know. I just assumed it would be cheesy, but it's not like that at all. And it's pretty good. So yeah. But hopefully it's not an issue for my TV to be on because it is on. I didn't think about that while I was cleaning up. But having a little TV or music while you're cleaning can be motivational. Then I just have my little throw rug right there. Like I said, it's just me and my daughter. We haven't been having company over because we are in a pandemic and like there's really not much traffic in my living room. So for my little rug that I had by my desk, I just sprayed Febreze on it to kind of freshen it up and I put it back down. So I mean, I really didn't have much to do with it because nobody's ever really in there. Like me and my daughter don't even really hang out in the living room. We'll hang out like in our rooms. So yeah, not much to be done there. And she finally ended up waking up, but she just came in my room and lay down. So you see me like throw the cover over her kind of. And I'm going through my gym bag so I can like prepare to take it with me that day. But while I'm cleaning up, I'm just gonna go ahead and Febreze my gym bag. I took everything out and just Febreze it because I put like sweaty gym clothes in there. I just want to kind of freshen it up. I didn't have time to like wash it or anything, but just as a little touch up. In the meantime, I just sprayed a little Febreze on it and kept it moving. I also took out some fresh linens for my bed because the sheet that I have on, whenever you see this sheet on my bed, this is like just a bag up, like comforter that I use whenever I'm washing my sheets. So took out some fresh sheets to put on my bed. I'm also going through laundry basket, folding some clothes. I feel like laundry is like one of the things that get pushed off the most in my house. Like the kitchen is probably like with washing dishes is probably like one of the tasks that gets done most frequently and is like kept up the most. But like laundry is like one of those things that will just like sit and sit and sit in my house. It's crazy. But yeah, so now I moved on to my daughter's room and I'm just taking the sheets off of her bed. And Lysol sprayed her mattress down. I don't think I caught that on camera, but I'll like use a Lysol wipe or Lysol spray because it's kind of like a I don't know how to describe the material. It's like a plastic coating on the mattress. So I can't remember exactly what the issue was with me cleaning her room, but I basically started cleaning her room section by section. I think it was because like I was kind of getting ready and then like cleaning at the same time. It was something crazy. So basically, I'm gonna like quote unquote sweep. Well, I think I do actually sweep in her room because she had like she have snacks or toys and just stuff that I can't get up with the vacuum. So I'm gonna sweep her room, but I basically like split her room in half. So like I like cleaned one side of her room and swept and then mopped and then I moved on to the other side of her room. Like I took a break after the first half and then I moved on to the other half. I can't really remember exactly why I did that, but it was something. I think it was because I wanted to like do half and get dressed or something spilled over there. It was something crazy. So I did it kind of like in a crazy way. But yeah. So I'm sweeping. I don't enjoy sweeping. But luckily her room is not that big. And I have to sweep in her room for the most part. Because she has all of these little small toys and stuff that just like I can't get up with the vacuum. And yeah. So I have to sweep here. But sweeping, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what happened to make me do her room like in sections like that. But I can't really remember. But yeah, so I swept and then I'm going to quote unquote mop or Swiffer. But I'm using the Spick and Span bottle, but I actually got like the purple floor cleaner from Dollar Tree. And it's one of those where you have to dilute it. So I just use the Spick and Span bottle, an extra one to dilute it because I keep plenty of bottles of like the Spick and Span and like that other little pink all-purpose spray. Just because they're $1, they're easy to clean with. Like they're good for like quick messes. And I think the Spick and Span is antibacterial, which is even better. During a time like this while we're in a pandemic. So yeah. But yeah, I'm mopping like that one half of her room. I'm just like pouring some of that mop solution down and then using the Swiffer to like, mop her floors. This is a long video. I'm kind of tired of talking. But YouTube won't let me be great and put no music on here because they be trying to copyright me. So I don't have a choice but to like talk. Like I need to pause and take a break and go make some coffee or something because ooh, child, my polar throat. Okay. Anyway, so I was putting the mattress back on her bed and forgot about the bed skirt. This bed skirt came. Well, this bed skirt. Yeah, it came with the like crib set that I got her. Like it was an all-in-one crib bedding set. They had like the skirt and the fitted sheet and all that stuff like that. So she initially had the crib that grows with you, the convertible crib that starts like a crib. Then it goes to a toddler bed, and then it goes to like a day bed or twin bed. But my sister ended up needing it for her baby. She needed a crib, so I took like the toddler bed she had for my niece and swapped with her with the crib. So it's kind of how I ended up in this situation with this crib bed skirt on this toddler bed. It doesn't really go, but I still throw it on there anyway just because I have it. But yeah, so I changed the sheets on her bed, and as you can see, she got up. So she's kind of helping me a little bit. She's passing me the blanket, and she's helping me put the pillow on her bed. And I've said this in like other videos. Whenever I can get her to participate and help clean, I always try to, because it encourages that good behavior. So yeah, plus it helps her to kind of interact with me. Like even though I'm cleaning and doing like an important task, I'm still kind of like spending time with her. That's how I see it. So yeah, so she came in and helped me just a little bit, just a little bit. Um, yeah. So that's the first half of her room. Now I'm showing her closet. Her closet wasn't too bad, but you can see there's a pile of clothes over there that needs work. And also, she has a box of books that is overflowing. So she needs a bookshelf, which I'll have to go out and purchase. So I can't really do too much with that right now. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting a floating shelf. Because I'm really thinking about redoing her room totally. Like, I want to give her a full size bed, but she wants a bunk bed. But either way, I want to get her a new bed. And I'm going to give her like my old dresser set. And yeah, so it'll kind of fill up her room a little bit, which is already kind of small. So I think I want a floating bookshelf in her room, to like help with like the space issue. But I'm not really sure like what kind of shelf I want or where to get it from or how I'm going to install it, because I'm not really good with DIY projects or installations and stuff like that. Like whenever I can order a piece that's already put together or tack on like installation help, I always do that because I'm just not a DIY type person. And apparently I don't follow directions well by myself. So yeah. But anyways, I'm just going through like some shoes that my niece gave her, which were really cute and in good shape, but most of them were like too big for her to fit right now. So I have to kind of like box them up, put them somewhere else. Also going through her like drawers and getting rid of like any worn out clothes she can't fit, etc. So like for her underwear, which is the drawer that I'm going through now, like I go through and I'm matching together any socks that she has. If I can't find the match for it, then I'm getting rid of those socks because I'm just not gonna keep loose socks. So, so yeah, like throwing away socks that don't match, any like undergarments or socks that look like really bad, like really stained, like stained really bad, have holes, stuff like that. Like I'm kind of just doing like a clothes purge in her room. So yeah, it's pretty kind of self-explanatory. The whole video is really self-explanatory, and I wish I could use music, but unfortunately, I just have not gotten that advanced yet. Plus, maybe y'all just like to hear me talk. But anyways, because I had her basket, you seen in my room doing like another load of laundry that I already had. She just kind of had a pile of clothes that was dirty on her floor, so I'm just like adding those to her basket. Like I said, laundry is like one of the most put off tasks in my house. Like we will have a basket that will just sit there for like 2 weeks. Like it's bad. I'm working on it, but it's just, and it's not that I don't really enjoy it. I just always find myself saying like, I don't have time to just sit here and fold clothes. Like I have other things to do. But yeah, so moving on to the other half of her room. I am just like, her bench in her room is like her catch-all place. So there's just a lot of stuff there, basically. Like, anytime we're coming in her room, we just drop stuff off there, like blankets, jackets, toys, anything that we have in hand while passing by. It usually gets dropped off on her bench. And plus, with me, like in her room cleaning, anything that I come across that I want to move or take out or whatever, I'm probably like throwing it over to her bench because it's just like the catch-all place. But I'm just going through like her bags and kind of organizing stuff, putting things in different categories. Like if it's clothes, kind of in one pile, toys in one pile. Basically, you get the idea. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because I totally plan on redoing Journey's room. I also want to buy a house, but I'm conflicted on if I want to like stay in the city that I'm in or if I want to move to a different city. So I haven't really figured that out yet. But I really would like to buy a house and kind of like decorate everything like finally that the way like in the way that I want them to be, or like, just basically have the house the way that I want it. But with me renting, I feel like I don't know. I just I don't know. It's kind of like a waste of time to do that. But it really depends on how long I'll be renting. So I don't know. I'm working on it. I don't know. But I'm like really excited for the day that I could like actually decorate the way I want to, because I really want to get like some floating shelves in her room and some kind of like nice like toy bin organizer. And I want to put a full size bed in her room, but she wants a bunk bed for when my niece comes over. So I don't know. I'm undecided. And then my dad wants to get her like this like playhouse type bed. I don't really know how to describe it. So we're just kind of like all over the place. But I don't know. I'm just excited for the day when I can like finally decorate like my own house that I own fully and completely. So I'm just excited for the day. But even with renting, I feel like I have to be in the space for a while to like for the decorations to really come together. Like the first year, I'll be putting stuff in there and I have items. But then the second year, I feel like it's really when I start to like add my finishing touch to like the decor or different stuff like that. But because Journey's kind of growing, you know, older, like she's preschool age now, she's getting a little bit up there, I'm growing a little bit, so I feel like it's time to upgrade both of our spaces. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure which direction to go because, like I said, I'm unsure if I'm gonna like keep this house, if I want to move, if I'm gonna rent again, or I'm definitely probably gonna rent for another year at least before I buy, because I'm so undecided on if I want to stay in the state or not. But I do really want to buy. But I'm just doing what's best for us at the moment. So, but yeah. So like I said earlier, I'm going section by section in her room, which is really weird. I can't exactly remember why I was doing that. But so I'm doing the area where her bookshelf, well not her bookshelf, where her books were, which all of her books are piled up in that box. Like it just looks so sad. That's why she needs a bookshelf bad. But anyways, her bench and organizing her shoes, and I'm just getting things together. Like this stuff is self-explanatory. I feel like if you're just watching the video, but yeah. Now I'm just chatting. I can't wait to like fully decorate. That would be so fun. But yeah, here's a picture of her room. You can see that I have like half of the room done, and I have the other half to go, which is a lot. And with Christmas coming up, like we definitely need to do a toy purge because she has so many toys that are just everywhere, which is why she really, really needs a toy organizer. Plus, she has a lot of like small toys that kind of just get everywhere. And I try to organize them in like different little baggies or boxes and sections, but it's still just hard to keep them organized. So I can't wait to like purchase a home to have our final dream house, because she'll probably have a playroom or at least a room that's big enough where I can kind of like section off a play area, because she just has a lot going on. But you know, like I said, we're working with what we got, so it's cool. We need to do a little toy purge here, and some of the toys, well, I can't even say that she doesn't play with some of her toys, because she does play with all of them. It's just, I don't know, we just need a better organization system. And I really want to get a floating shelf for her books, but the only thing I'm concerned about is her not being able to reach them, because I do like for her to like go and pick out her books on her own, and I think she enjoys like going through the books. So I'm gonna have to find like a, I don't know, find a system that works in that way, or I don't know, maybe I can create like a little reading nook, maybe with a little kid friendly ladder or step stool, or I don't know. I'm just gonna have to like Pinterest and Google some ideas. But yeah, I really want a floating shelf for something, just to get some things like up off of the floor, because our room is already small. Like there's not a lot of space, and yeah, I just want it to be more organized in here. So yeah, moving on. But I'm just like putting toys in the toy box, kind of putting like trash stuff in the trash. I'm not really throwing away any of her toys, but like I said, we do need to do a toy purge. And yeah, just trying to get it together. Some of her clothes that I went through, I'm donating, so I'm kind of getting those together in a pile. She has like her little hair buckets, just random stuff that I'm kind of organizing in sections, and then once I get like a little group of items, then I'll put them all together somewhere, wherever they go. But yeah, yeah, yeah. This is like the longest voice ever. I think this is this, I can't even talk. This is the longest voiceover I've ever done. Like, fun fact, I have paused this voiceover to go and make myself a cup of coffee and came back. And if you want me to be really, 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 really real and raw, I came back like days later, because this voiceover is just like, seriously. But we're almost there. I got 6 more minutes. Like, this is intense. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was thinking. But yes, I'm organizing her little shoes. Like, y'all, but for real though, I cannot wait to like buy a house, or at least get a house decorated. Like, I'm so tired of moving. Like, I really want us to be like settled in a place. But at the same time, like, as far as like my career and stuff like that, um, it's possible that I may have opportunities elsewhere. So I don't know. We just kind of have to see how that pans out. So unfortunately, I'm not rich enough to just buy houses all over the U.S., because if I could, then I would. But I want to make sure I'm in a place where we're going to be settled for sure. And yeah, I definitely want to start the process of purchasing, which I had planned earlier this year. Like, I was going to rent this house and then start like the buying process like in 2021. But like I said, with my career, my job, now I have the opportunity to relocate. So now those plans are kind of changing up a little bit. So we'll see. But that's the finished result of her closet. It's just more organized. And I have some things sitting up there on her TV that I'm going to pull out of her room. I also have her pictures in the corner where those books are. She doesn't have like any pictures hung in her room. Her trash is full. Her basket needs to be, like, she has clothes that needs to be washed again. But I'm going to take the trash out, her little trash, and put another little baggie in there. But yeah, she doesn't have any pictures hung in her room. We don't have any, like, well, I have my nail polish rack in the hallway, but we haven't been in this house a full year yet. So a lot of stuff is just kind of like, I don't want to say half done, but I don't know, the house isn't like completely decorated. And even once we hit that 1 year mark, I don't know if we'll still be here or not. So I don't know. We have to see how that goes. But yeah. So I took her pictures out and set them up so like to motivate me to like hang her pictures up. So I just went ahead and set them out to like hang up her pictures, but I still haven't hung them, and this was like weeks ago because now I'm thinking like once I get her bed, like if I get her a twin bed, depending on where I put it, certain pictures may be in the way. So now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. You can tell I'm a true Libra because I am so indecisive about everything. Like it's not even funny. Anyways, I pulled up her rug. I shook it out, of course, to get the trash out. And then I'm just Febrezing it because I'm not about to wash this rug. Like, like I said earlier, I kind of deep cleaned a lot of things. Like, as far as her toys, I've already, like, wiped those down. Like, periodically, I will Lysol wipe those and use the Lysol spray for, like, her teddy bears. And just kind of, like, do, like, a disinfecting. That's what it is. A disinfecting of items. But I did that like not long ago. So I'm not really going to do like a thorough disinfecting, but I am doing a little more thorough of a cleaning. So that's what I'm doing. So I just pulled up her rug and Febrezed it. Plus, I feel like I work like all the time. We're hardly ever here. Not that that's an excuse to not disinfect, but I'm just saying. So yeah, but I just Febrezed it, and the Febreze I'm using is like this cranberry scent or something. It's some kind of like holiday scent, and it actually smells kind of good to me. I think it's like cranberry apple, or maybe it's just apple. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sweeping. I do use like the little Hoover vacuum, but it's just sometimes it's just easier to sweep in her room because as you can see, if you can, like I'm sweeping up beads and all kinds of stuff that the vacuum cannot do. So yeah. But I'm gonna sweep this last little section and also mop this last section. And I think Journey's room will be the last thing that I get done cleaning because this was just a lot. And I really didn't get to my room, like I said, until like a week later. And I was doing like my room and bathroom and closet like piece by piece by piece by piece. Like you would have seen me change outfits like every 5 minutes if I had recorded like me doing my master room, bathroom, bedroom, closet, like all that because it just took me so long to do it because I was so busy. So yeah, so I didn't record my room, but we did get the majority of the house clean. Proud of the progress that we made in this video. Like I said, I may do a separate video of like a master clean. So yeah, I did clean my closet, but now that Christmas is coming up, her birthday is also like 2 weeks after Christmas, so I'm hoarding a lot of toys and stuff in my closet right now. So I'm pretty sure it'll be due to be cleaned again. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. We did get the majority of the house clean. Like I said, proud of the progress that we made. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It gave you somebody to clean along with. Basically somebody to talk to you while you're cleaning because I don't have any music. So hopefully that makes my cleaning video unique in that way. But I don't know. Sometimes I like listening to the music, and then sometimes I like hearing people talk. Like I watch Pocahontas, and she talked through her cleaning videos too, and it's always fun to just like hear the backstory of like what's happening while people are cleaning. But yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.